Over the night, Bitcoin got here perfectly support, even also broke here to the upside, but get rejected off the 200 moving average. We will also talk about the next liquidation zones, because especially below us, there are two important levels we definitely have to watch. Even also the altcoins recovering quite a bit here on the 24-hourly chart. So now the question is it a perfect moment to get here in a low long position, or will we get here one more leg to the downside in direction of 106,000 US dollars? So definitely stick around and let's directly start here on the 15-minute chart on Bitcoin. This time we will start here on the 15-minute chart and not on the daily chart, because here we have a super important level in top of us. Here we talked yesterday about this in the video already. Here we have a lot of resistance sitting. As soon we are breaking here above 110,000 US dollars, we should getting potentially also the flip of the 200 moving average and then see more continuation to the upside. But nevertheless, we broke here kind of again to the downside, was so then trading here now around 109,500 US dollars. To be honest, is nothing bad about getting here more sideways movement. For me, it looks even better that we are forming here the perfect structure to find here some support. Even getting one more leg to the downside and break out here in the end of September would be all fine for me, because it means we are perfectly on track here also with our resistance line when we're talking about later this one. But very important for now, don't make here a next low here on Bitcoin. So the current exactly key level we definitely have to watch is here the 108,600 US dollars. If we break this kind of level to the downside, the direction to the 200 moving average here on the daily chart, 106,200 would be in the cards, and this is exactly where our main liquidity is sitting. So here starting at 107,000 US dollars down below to 106,500 US dollars. So in this kind of range, I have also set my limit orders there. So if we're getting here one more push to the downside, I would get here in a new long position. Otherwise, it's looking still good for Bitcoin right now. So, but there could be potentially even a move way lower to grab just the liquidity and then shoot the price up to the upside. By the way, if you're new to the channel, just scroll down, subscribe to the channel, and even also don't forget to like the content. Otherwise, let's get here also in the higher time frame, because in the higher time frame, especially on the 1-hourly chart, I want to show you what I'm expecting here if soon we are breaking to the upside. So this scenario is only facing if we are breaking to the upside, flipping 110,000 US dollars to the upside. We talked many times about these 106,000 US dollars, so I don't want to bothering you in this video too much about this scenario, because we all know the liquidity is sitting there. This could be in the cards, but let's talk about some more bullish ideas, because even if we have to look on the 1 weekly chart, we can see we have also built liquidity now in top of us at 114,000 and up to 117,000, 120,000 US dollars. Sure, there is kind of liquidity left here at 108,000 US dollars, but let's focus also on the bullish part, because if we are breaking, or we are able to break, especially in the next couple of days, I told you, would be also fine if we are getting the breakout here till the end of the weekend. So over the weekend, kind of like sideways movement to the side. But I personally want to see here a movement to the side, and then in kinda, as you can see it already, the timing is already spoken for us, spoken for Bitcoin, that we're getting here the perfect bounce here. Maybe kind of a little bit lower would be also fine here in direction of 108,000 US dollars. Grab one more liquidity here and then get this move to the upside, because we can see here in the end of September 28, so which is tomorrow, till the 1st of October, we have to see here a decision for Bitcoin. If we didn't see a decision to the upside, we should more focus here on a downtrend. And if we are facing our downtrend to the downside, the liquidity is set already. Movement to the downside, small consolidation, movement to the downside, short confirmation to the side, move to the downside, consolidation. So if you are not able to break here these kind of level, this resistance line to the upside at 110 to 110,900 US dollars, so kind of this range, depends a little bit where the weekend will end on the Bitcoin chart. We can potentially see here one more leg to the downside, or if we're breaking these resistance line to the upside, and now we came into our very important level, what I'm talking about in the beginning of the video, then it could be also going very quickly in direction of 114,000 US dollars, because also there we have the next EMA sitting. So the 50 moving average on the daily chart is sitting here at 113,500 US dollars. So at least there we could potentially get a rejection. But if we flip the 50 moving average on a daily chart, all is set here for the movement in direction of $118,000. And as I mentioned already before, exactly at $114,000, the liquidity to the upside is starting and is built up to, when we're going here to the 3-monthly chart again, is building up to $120,000. And we already see that at $126,000 is also liquidity now coming in the market. It's not big liquidity, but it's definitely what we have to see here right now, liquidity coming here in the market, especially on the ETF inflows yesterday. We can also refresh this page very quickly because we saw here a massive outflow for the Bitcoin ETF. Luckily, also that we saw these outflows on yesterday, Bitcoin is kind of like stable. So there's nothing that we are making a lower low. For sure, yeah, becomes also the day before because the data come one day later. But normally, if we're seeing outflows like these, especially like 2 days in a row, also Bitcoin decide one more leg to the downside. And to be honest, nothing happened right now. So we didn't make a lower low. We tried already getting here over the 50 moving average on the 1-hourly chart, which is a super bullish sign for us. So if you are finding now over the weekend kind of like support in this area, don't break in a lower low here. It should be already a great outlook for the next coming week. So maybe there could potentially get here a fake Monday inside again. So something like this one, where we are getting here the perfect date structure. So on Monday, maybe we see a fake out, grab the 108 and then shoot the price in direction of $112,000. Otherwise, Bitcoin is over this September still looking strong. But when we look out here on the daily chart, we can clearly see that we are exactly sitting at the same price level as we traded here at the beginning of September, which means also September is here positive, so kind of 1% in profit. So there could be already be that we will be closing September like around 2 or 3% in profit. If we are getting here one more push here in direction of $110,500, $111,000, there could be already that we are closing also September like as previous runs before with like 3% or with a 2% in profit. And then, as you know already, October, November, December, these are exactly the moments, or these are exactly the months where Bitcoin is heavily strong over all the whole crypto market, super strong there. Also altcoins getting here now in some support levels. We talked yesterday a little bit about Link. So here on Link, we got a perfect retest of our falling wedge to the downside and now trading here at 21,000 and now trading here at $21. So also here potential price target for Link would be definitely here $24, the upper side of our falling wedge. And then the breakout, or if you confirm the breakout, price target is here, where we have it, is here. And then when we confirm the breakout, can also have a quick look. Price target $30 if we take it conservative one. So let's take the poll here. $33 to the upside. So this would be also a great trade entry here for Link. Otherwise, that's basically also all from the video today. So nothing really need to talk about some other altcoins. Altcoin performing still good, getting here some support in, so a great moment also to accumulate some altcoin position. Otherwise, the direction for Bitcoin should be simple, clear. As I told, there is one liquidity left at $106,000, so be aware that we could potentially get here one more flash to the downside, but the main liquidity is sitting to the upside. And in my opinion, in the next couple of days, we will see definitely here a decision for Bitcoin if we get the liquidity grab to the downside, or will be getting here in the recovery phase in direction of $115,000. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and then we see in the next update video tomorrow.